What is going on, Game of the Week viewers, and welcome to Game of the Week of Week 3, where today I, Gangster Samurott, will be your host. But we also have some major guest appearances of, everyone's favorite aquatic Dutch cult member. It was definitely from the Netherlands.
Hey, it's me, Fish. Hope I can provide valuable input. Looking forward to it.
And then we also have Carmen.
Hello, everyone.
And then originally we were going to have Sherry Davis, and then I was gonna make some joke about him being off work and then putting the W emoji on stream, which I did just now. But he decided to not show up, so instead we have Mystic.
What's up?
So, first game we'll be looking at today is Anzoro versus Achilles. So, does anyone have anything to say about this matchup?
Well, on team preview, you can obviously see like the standouts being both like Dragon Sweepers and Latios and Salamence. However, Achilles doesn't have like the fairy counter, as in we seem to use the best counter to Latios being poison type against like the dual stab, but it's still like a helpful tool against like potentially Specs Latios.
Yeah, definitely helpful against Specs Latios, but any other form of Latios just kind of goes hard here, I think. I was speaking with Anzaro before the match, and he was not sure what to do about that Latios. I mean, Scissor's always Scissor, but I can see Quagsire doing a lot of work for the physical ones.
Yeah, could also definitely see this being.
Scops also has a decent.
Could also definitely see this being a mixed Salamence with like a Fire Blast or something for the Scissor.
Oh yeah, it's definitely carrying Fire Blast or Flamethrower.
Even if it is mixed, however, Will-O-Wisp off Dusclops can still hurt it a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Interesting to see Tauros. Tauros is always a cool one to see, just because it's so fast and strong, but doesn't really get a chance to shine. So
it's very underrated for what it can actually do.
Yeah.
Even some good coverage options with sheer force and some special moves. Like if it needs to, you can even like run something like Fire Blast for
really
Scissor.
surprising.
Firing off a 45 base special attack, maybe not the most reliable, but in certain matchups.
Yeah, if it's if it can hit a quad weakness, it can still definitely do some unexpected damage. So
we must share force like 60 to 70%.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start it.
Yeah, let's go. All right,
lead matchup. See both of the bug leads.
Well, Twitch is free here.
So
yeah,
they don't have any ground type.
I like the switch into Quagsire from Anzaro.
That was a risky play.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a.
We see corrosive gas off of Wheezing D.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
I think this substitute is with even number of HP for some reason.
A bit weird, but
just optimal.
So unfortunate burn on Tauros.
Unless it is truly special Tauros. It's not.
Doesn't look like it. 10 hit points not mattering too much there. It's probably not going to do much.
Okay. I think Quagsire can use Toxic, so no Toxic Claws today.
Yeah, that is legal, yeah.
Right,
another just kind of free Latios, though.
Yeah, that just...
Staying in it.
He doesn't have reliable...
I don't really know what... Do you want to pause it there? Real quick, sorry. Yeah, I don't really know what the Quagsire was doing staying in there at all, because... Especially if it just dies to that Draco Meteor.
It probably doesn't survive, it probably doesn't survive a full strength psychic either super well, and doesn't want to take
Yeah,
that at all.
it doesn't want to take a psychic either, which would be the. Yeah, I'm not sure why Draco Meteor came out there.
Yeah,
Maybe it was an over predict that you'd go into something like Salamence to resist the Energy Bowler.
Nothing even really resists psychic on his team at all, which is.
So maybe that was just a sack. Didn't know what to do, but
yeah, that seems.
It could also be
likely.
conditioning in that aspect, where you're conditioning your opponent to switch to Weezing G for the long game.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good point as well. Nice Thunder Wave.
Both switches free.
Just not getting the chance to shine here. But with that Quagsire down, I'm not sure what Sizzle really does. Paralyze is actually kind of unfortunate for
Good
Azaro,
predict.
Yeah, good predict.
Into a free Volt switch.
Comes the Weezing G. It's a Tentacle.
Another corrosive gas. Which...
I wonder why Tentacle's coming in on Weezing G every time.
It just forces the Weezing out.
Yeah,
I mean,
Weezing can't really touch Tentacruel.
Weezing can't really touch Tentacruel.
Touch Weezing?
I mean, you can go for Scald. That probably does a decent amount. And Weezing.
I feel like Moltres is the better answer to Weezing. Or does Moltres get anything to hit Weezing? I guess
Like,
not.
It is a fairy
Hurricane's
type.
neutral.
Yeah, but either way, yeah. I guess there's not really much better to switch into it.
No Shadow Ball Tauros, unfortunately.
Shadow Ball Tauros would have been clutch.
Shell Smash here is very scary.
Yeah, especially since it is physical, so...
I'm not sure why Achilles doesn't go for Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, Willow is free there.
Especially after the first liquidation.
Oh. The Ice Punch doesn't kill, that's unfortunate.
Be lucky, the Hurricane hits.
Yeah, incredibly lucky. It's just a game full of hacks. I'm sorry for covering such a bad game full of hacks. Ooh, and we got also the subtoxic Tentacruel.
God,
that is a good DJS reference because.
I mean,
I'm not sure why the Tentacruel stays in on Salamence, especially without revealing what the set is.
Back here, tied it to 3 for 3. That is unfortunate though. Well, again, I think Azaro is just too scared to switch this Weezing in on the Psychic.
Because he knows he can't win without it.
Yeah. I don't know, I can't win without Salamence though either, so... Surprised to see Flamethrower not kill.
Well, special defensive Scissor then, since we've seen it like pivot a lot.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it is left.
That Bullet Punch not doing much either, even if it is not very effective.
And I think Ladio's Psychic just kills both of these.
Yeah.
Obliteration.
Ladio had a great matchup.
I'll speak to the Galvan Shell anyway.
There just wasn't a Psychic resist.
Yeah.
So what is this Quagsire nickname? I don't know.
It's the RP address.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think the main things that went wrong there was that early Quagsire sack. And just the... Maybe it was just like good reads from Achilles to just press the Draco Meteor anyway. But I feel like there were so many chances that Weezing could have just came in.
Someone who's been recently squeezed by a Lati. It's definitely very difficult matchup-wise to deal with the Latis in general.
So much
if you don't have the tools
yeah.
necessary. Yeah, if you don't have the tools necessary, it's extremely hard to play around and not play it safe.
Yeah. Definitely a tough one for Azaro with the lack of psychic resists.
Yeah.
I wonder if he had any on his team.
Scarf
like even if Ladio's was Life Orb, so even if he switched in on the Draco Meteor, it still you could have just clicked Psychic, and he doesn't really switch into that either. So
no,
it is difficult.
Yeah, Latios is just brutal in this matchup.
Scarf to mix Salamence could have been interesting here.
It could have been. I think, if I remember correctly, it was a especially defensive Salamence. don't quite remember what it was walling, but it might have taken something from Latios. Who knows?
Maybe it was built to like take a life orb hit, not necessarily a specs hit. Like fun.
Right. Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Does anyone else want to add anything on this game, or?
No, I'm good.
Okay, then we should move on to the next game before Quagsire leaks our IP address. So up next we have a match of which we can see both perspectives in this call right now.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want to go over your thoughts going into this match, Mystic, and then I'll
Yeah,
on.
I can. So first of all, Frostlass has an amazing matchup in this game. Especially once Registeel's gone, it just kind of clicks a button every time. If I got a little more chip, Sceptile did win, or Sceptile can win, or certain things get chipped down. Specs, Swellow. Specs Swellow was a super scary thing this matchup. I didn't have a great answer to that.
Yep.
And the main thing was to not let Haxorus get Dragon Dancing.
Yeah, for sure. My thoughts going into this match were that Dragon Dance Haxorus was a big threat. So I was terrified of a Scarf Hydreigon. So much that I just didn't even look at the Frostlass in team building. I was also really scared of just Scarf, Darmanitan, and Landorus. Like any of these top 3 mons.
This gives everyone Scarf.
Yeah, I was legit thinking if he just gives his top 3 mons a Scarf, I'm not really sure what I do about that. So much like power in them that they don't need that extra offensive power. And I think I kind of tunnel visioned in on that. I brought Registeel to maybe deal with the Hydreigon, and I'm not sure what else. There was something I wanted to wall with it. And yeah, as Mystic said, Spec Swallow destroys in this matchup. It's pretty close to a one-shot on everything. And yeah, so I really wanted to just kind of get things chipped and then utilize that to take things out.
Okay. I'll start it then.
Yeah. All right. So, do you want to pause it on this leader matchup? Yeah.
Oh.
So I sent out Haxorus. I didn't end up bringing Dragon Dance Haxorus.
Really?
It was Banded Haxorus with First Impression and some other coverage. Because as I say, I felt like Scarf Hydreigon was a huge threat, and knew that I couldn't really sweep with it until that was gone, and I didn't think that I really had the best ways of dealing with Hydreigon. So I thought that leading Haxorus, if we led something like Scarf Hydreigon to just take out something, I could dome it with a First Impression, but it didn't work out. So yeah, I switched to Registeel just to absorb this Frostlass hit.
Okay. See the Ice Beam, makes sense.
He checked.
So yeah, so we see there. This was one of the most pivotal points in the match.
I was really surprised by that play.
So I was eject spot on Registeel, so that I could switch to my either Scarf Espeon or my Haxorus after taking a hit from Hydreigon, because I knew I couldn't take 2 and I wanted a reliable way to switch out of it. But just completely forgetting about Frostlass, I had to switch it in there. And then I thought I'd switch to my Swallow because I didn't think there was a way that it would be Scarf. And yeah, that cost me my Swallow, which, as I say, was one of the most important ones.
Yeah, that is makes the offense a bit harder.
Yeah.
Like Mega Beedrill's still good, of course, because like the resists are like not too bulky. So
Yeah, and nothing really wants to take a U-turn from Beedrill either way.
yeah.
I throw out a Shadow Bolt to test the wars. I Thunderwave here because I was kind of expecting something else to come in, but
That was
landed
another
everything
big play.
obvious.
He was knocking out the toxic orb there.
Yeah.
So the knockoff there, I knew it was coming. There's no way a Landorus isn't knocking off when my only switch into it is my die score. But I recognized that it was the only play that I could make to make sure my team didn't get demolished by like a banded Landorus or something like that. So I just had to sacrifice my toxic orb.
Intercept time.
Yeah, so I was not really sure what it was doing. So I thought I'd come in and hit it with that first impression that I was talking about. And then the sub comes up. So I think this took quite a while, even though it's going to take just a couple turns in
Yeah,
in
because
the team.
I was
'Cause I
calking
was-
and
And I was calcing as well. I was
You got
calcing,
the
I think.
sub Lychee Berry.
I was not calcing acrobatics damage.
I think that was like a 40%
It was a roll.
roll.
It was like
Yeah.
it was a roll in my favor, but not
Yeah.
heavily. So I definitely got lucky there.
All
Yeah,
of us
that
go
is-
for broke.
Really
moments.
cool set. Really cool set.
That is a
As soon
pretty
as well as-
fire set, just like the eject button Registeel.
Again, playing this Registeel horribly, honestly. Just pressing Thunderwave when it's really obvious.
Defog is decent there.
Yeah, I just wanted to get rid of the rocks because my
And
beat.
into
Yeah, I
the
had to make that call
Yeah,
just
now
to catch the ready
Yeah.
off guard.
kills things.
No, that was a really good, really good switch. And this bulky Landorus as well really threw me for a loop with that rocky helmet.
Yeah, it was there mostly
Really,
for B drill, but ended up coming in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
close. At this point, Frostlass just kind of tears up my team. Not much I can really do about it.
Yeah, like I said, after Registeel went down, Frostlash just kind of
Yeah.
had that game.
I tricked the Choice Scarf onto this Licky here just to try and get some differential, maybe.
Body
But
slams.
unfortunately, the body slam paralyzes and I get outsped. So, don't even get the differential, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think
Really good
a big factor was losing Swallow early on.
No, definitely. Which was just I think on my end, it was a team building error. I failed to see that Frostlass completely. I was so tunnel visioned on that Hydreigon with my lack of fairy type, and it just destroyed me.
Because I don't think that Hydreigon even like saw
Didn't
the
even
field.
come in. Yeah. I believe you were a nasty pot set, right?
Yeah, I was because it outspent most things. No, it hit hard once it was at +2. And it didn't really have a switch in.
Yeah. No, fair enough. No, really well played. I definitely got outplayed and outprepped, so not much I could have done there.
Nah, okay. Anyone else want to add anything, or can we move on to the game of the week? I assume
Fine, I think.
this end. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, we can move on to the game of the week. I think also the most recent game that was played between two former GDL champions, Lucas versus Keystone.
If you
Two
have no
very,
context
very
of what each
tough
of these teams are, looking at Keystone's team is just really funny.
Yeah,
Like you see
when I saw
Trimeco, Zangoose, TY.
when I see
Well, low
Keystone's
tiers, yeah.
team, I'm just like, how does this team win? But he actually played it really well.
I mean, that Nido Queen is definitely a threat.
I
Not
also
think- I
see
mean, we all know the parrot with the
I
Nido.
also see a grand total of 0 fire resists and 0 steel resists. So,
He
Yeah,
trained as a free game.
he does.
He also does not have any way to remove hazards barring the Mega Sableye.
Chimecho does get defog,
Oh, it
I
does?
think.
Oh,
Nameco is such a
Yeah.
strange Pokemon because it has really
Relying
good
on your
utility moves, but no bulk or stats to back it up.
Relying on your Chimecho against such a hazards heavy team though. He's ambitious, I guess. um, no, I really do not like Keystone's chances. Just looking at this team preview, I've not actually seen the match yet, so I'm interested to see how it plays out.
You're in
I
for a
watched
while
it, but
for
I
sure.
don't remember much of it except the end of it.
It's an interesting match, definitely worthy of game of the week.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. So we have turn
I don't
one
believe
with
this
the
metal sounds Zapdos this time.
just the straight up Heatran lead, and it is
I mean, there's just no switch into
it
eruption.
is Specs eruption, and just
Loses the
Sableye
specs,
is
which is
just
unfortunate.
Sableye is just
Sableye is pretty much taken
basically
out here,
just
right?
dead.
Yeah,
this
he
point.
pretty much trades Sableye for specs.
Which
I
is
wouldn't
not a
be-
bad trade in the grand retrospect.
No.
I guess I still think even a non-choice specs is gonna hurt.
Yeah, this just does a lot of damage.
Saves the Sableye for a sack later. A potential way to get out.
Okay, that was a
Knockoff's really
nice
interesting.
knockoff.
He probably didn't want to set hazard with
Like-
Sableye right there.
Shuckle being the
Yeah,
oh, nice crit by the way, but Shuckle being the switch in the Mienshao is not really a great sign
Yeah.
It's really funny, but it's not good.
because it doesn't really do anything
No.
back.
Yeah, looking at his team, there isn't really a good switch into Mienshao. Maybe a defensive Zapdos, but
Yeah.
still probably not gonna like it.
Even
Probably
defensive
just-
Zapdos still gets 2-hit KO'd by most Stone Edge rolls.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know if that crit knockoff mattered by the way, but
Probably not.
Is it not even?
I think it might have because that save was probably physically defensive, judging by how much Eruption did.
Shuckle is probably going down here. Preserves it.
This was a good predict.
That was
Yeah,
a really nice predict.
I don't know why he didn't just let Shuckle go down there.
There was no risk to Stone Edging there.
well, there was a risk, the usual missing.
Ah, yes.
Getting rid of the rocks. Interesting. Chimecho comes in here.
Okay, the knockoff, which doesn't really matter.
Gets rid of the specs again.
Special
That actually took that
defensive.
surprisingly well.
They really did, yeah.
I mean, Chimecho's special defense isn't that bad
yeah.
for what it is.
Surprisingly bulky. Thunderwave's a really nice one as well. The protect to
Oof.
get the leftovers healing. That's gonna hurt as well.
Chimecho's base HP also isn't that bad for Wishing either.
It's just stealth up from the other team. And yeah, Chimecho's just sitting on this team.
It's a really good, like,
Yeah,
it's a decent, like, low-tier special defensive sponge.
Yeah, I was
Barring-
thinking about picking it up just for wish passing, but
Barring Drapion, I don't really see a good way to break it.
for sure, yeah.
Which
Oh, here's
is
straight Drapion.
what he goes into.
Although to be fair, there's not really a good switch for Drapion. Ooh, the
That was a
sub's
good
really
sub.
there. Yeah.
Oh.
Sort of stance.
That is
These other teams probably going down here.
Well, and without the Life Orb, it actually saves it because Life Orb, like, knock off the King's item would have probably killed Nido quickly.
Mm,
Because Nido got knocked off earlier.
yeah.
this thing just
It's a close combat. It just dies. Wow. Yeah.
I think Zangoose comes in this.
ooh, but here we have it.
It's faster.
This Zangoose,
Because if you
Yeah.
look at his team right now,
It's not many
Everything's
Zangi switch-ins. It's like Heatran,
everything is
right?
actually just. I mean, I think
Yeah, it's
this
close
has
combat.
close combat, so
Oh, it does get close combat. Okay.
Or we had a Shuckler right about now.
Yeah. I don't even know if Shuckle does much against this.
It doesn't do much, but it can, like, take a hit, maybe two.
Yeah.
Stall out toxic turns, perhaps.
Oh, and the wish comes out. Wow.
okay. That was Ooh, yeah, that is just.
I mean, that did 50% to our heat train.
Insane.
That is.
That's
Maybe
still
maybe
changed,
hoping for
Yeah,
that.
and
Wow,
For
okay.
that big static
Zengo's
while
just
it's
clean
while
too.
it's already toxic.
Static on the toxic mo, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Incredible. Wow.
Zengo just did so well this game.
Don't worry,
Insane
Auto No
turnarounds.
can clean up, don't worry.
Ooh, big freeze, big
Oh,
freeze.
lucky freeze.
Okay, this freeze lasts for 6 turns.
Yo,
Big
this
This freeze
freeze
Keystone
stays
ends.
doesn't
in
die.
for 6 turns.
I mean that is surprising that
Turn
the
3,
freeze actually ends. You don't usually see that.
Incredible game.
turn 4,
I did not realize Zangief was that fast, honestly.
turn 5.
So what's its
And
speed
with the
exactly?
toxic boost, it hits like a truck.
306.
Oh, of course, it's Toxic Boost. Yeah. Wait, is
Turn
Toxic Boost
6.
attack or speed?
I thought
It's
toxic
speed, but
boost was-
Facade's still boosted.
Gotcha. Okay.
It doubles its speed, but it's like Facade still
Okay.
boosts to like exponential levels, including
I
static.
was wondering why it was so fast. I thought it was just attack.
Watch how Echo just sits.
Yeah, it is. Nothing he can really do about it. Except for
Could have got the
crit.
crit knockoff there.
Yeah, okay. Lucas just forfeits.
Yeah, that would have been a long game.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
that's a Chimeco kill right there.
Yeah, Lucas not wanting to sit out.
Which is
But, like,
fair
if
because
Chimeco
like the
goes down to,
bots
like, the crit,
the bot was
Zengo
down
just comes
anyway,
in.
so
Yeah.
it's not like it's gonna cost that much extra effort like it would otherwise do. So
I mean, really, really well played from Keystone. Honestly, bunch of
Yeah.
amazing moves.
Yeah.
Um,
Chimeka was such a good bring also.
The freeze
Yeah,
didn't
just
really
that-
matter, but it was really
like-
funny to see Cliff Abel frozen for 6 turns.
good usage of some of the low tiers.
Very good usage, yeah.
And they put in a lot of work.
And not that Lucas played badly either. That Drapion sub was really good.
No, he just let all his defensive walls get too shit for Zengo's.
Which would Zapdos into the Stone Edge was rough.
I was gonna say, I think switching the Zapdos into the Stone Edge was, I think, the biggest misstep this match. I think that's what caused it to snowball. Yeah, not much else to say. Just an amazing match. Bit of a shame about the ending, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to preserve differential.
Well, to finish it off, of course, we've still got the heat of the week, and for the heat of the week, let's switch back to this match because we got
Yeah. What a
Sub
cool set.
Lychee Berry Swords Dance Sceptile is, of course, a really cool set. And then we also
What
got
was the
Eject
final
Button.
move on it?
Registeel.
Leaf Blade, I think.
Leaf Blade. Okay.
I think if I was running Dragon Claw, I would have.
Either way, yeah, really cool set. Loved it.
I don't know what
Shame
this
that it
Registeel
didn't
has for the rest of the moves because
Yeah,
must have
I
clicked
played
Thunder
Registeel
Wave.
really horribly. I believe it was like Earthquake, Heavy Slam,
but Eject Button's
Stealth Rocks, something like that.
is an item you don't usually see on.
Yeah, again, I wanted some more pivot potential, but I just threw it away.
And then, of course, the winner of Heat of the Week. I mean, you already know it's gotta be Subtoxic Garbodor. Give an applause for Subtoxic Garbodor. Very fire.
Truly an inventive set.
Yeah. Okay, but the actual Heat of the Week third mention is Dual Dance Gligar.
Brilliant set.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Brilliant set.
Which was
Like Iron Glass
Brought
Core
by,
was very strong offensively, but they're putting such defensive roles a lot.
brought by Wadley against Italian.
Yeah.
Which was
really
not
enjoyable.
Or was it
showcased
Davey?
here, but
Was it Davey that
oh,
had it? Or was it Wadley?
Might
I don't even remember. I think it was
Let me
one
check
of
that
them.
quickly so we don't kind of go on first.
Yeah, I definitely checked this. It was one of them. Okay, I'm gonna check.
It's Davey.
Okay, yeah, it's Davey. Yeah.
hold on to Davey.
I said
It's a
nothing.
great set.
I don't know why I remember it being Wadley.
Mistakes were never made.
Okay. Also, I want to give an honorable mention to um, Weakness Policy Cradilli from Necrio, which is not in GDL 1, so it's not an eligible candidate for Heat of the Week, but was pretty cool.
Still very heat nonetheless.
And unless anyone wants to add anything else, that's it.
I'm good.
Well, I
No,
think it's
just
important to also talk about how, without the like, although we've had some some interesting alarms with like illegal toxic and whatnot, the overall meta is definitely very much different than what we're used to. And I
I
think
actually
it's
definitely.
quite enjoy the toxic rule.
sprouting a lot
I
of like interesting matches and overall different thinking other than just, oh, there's a setup mod, I'll just click toxic.
yeah, definitely
Yeah.
less like degenerate tactics than I thought there would be. So I'm really happy with that. I think it could probably use a bit of tweaking, just because
Yeah.
it can sometimes just lead to certain matchups being unwinnable. Well, maybe not unwinnable, but a lot harder. So I think a bit of a tweaking on the rule. But other than that, I think it's been really good, and I think we've adapted well to it.
And with that, we are going to tell you that you gotta hit that like button and leave a comment and subscribe. We almost hit our 10th subscriber benchmark, and with 10 subscribers, we'll be doing our subscriber special, which is episode 4, maybe. I don't know. Uh, so yeah, remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
If we hit 20 subscribers, DGS will not run subtoxic ever again.
No, that's probably not happening. But if you made it
They
to
promise
the
I'm
end of the
not, yeah.
video, remember to comment that
DJS is based,
uh,
and that's all.
okay. Do we want to do the DJS thing again?
Yeah,
Okay, sure.
DJS is based.
Okay. I guess DGS is based this time, which is great.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for having me, everyone. It
Yeah.
was a pleasure.
Yeah.
And,
Thank you. Thank you.
Shout outs to Sherry Davis for not showing up, and bye.
Jerry didn't have the choice scarf, he wasn't fast enough.